I just got a quick tangent real quick about Japanese TV because I was watching the other day.
Go
so, you know the whole meme where they react to everything?
Yeah.
I didn't realize they react to everything.
Right?
Yeah. So it was this really like, I think someone had died, some famous person. And I didn't realize they had a reaction cam for the fucking funeral. And I'm like, and I'm sitting there and I'm thinking like, this is, how uncomfortable would you be as the host where they're like, react to this guy's death. This guy's crying at the funeral. React, and this is what's going. Like I was like, am I missing? Like I don't want to be rude to maybe I'm missing something, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing like in Japanese culture that is like you should be reacting.
Oh no, no,
yeah. Like that's just weird.
I've been on Japanese TV multiple times. It is corrupt as fuck.
And like I get what the reaction cam is there, but I think I was just thinking, I'm like maybe you should like just turn it off for this one story. Like
I've seen YouTubers get cancelled for less.
Yeah, because there's literally just a corner and there's a guy like this like. While like it's just a funeral's playing, and I'm like doing my laundry. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this?
Yeah, it's really
it's a little odd, isn't it? Sorry, going on to a tangent.
No. So much of Japanese television is really hypocritical to like the Japanese culture itself because like we pose ourselves to be so modest, right? And like private and all that stuff. But then it's like, oh, this person's crying. Zoom in on their face. But then it's like when you're shooting shuzai, like when you're shooting like a interview or something outside, everything is mosaiced in the background, so you can't like know anything and without their consent or whatever. It's like there's such a hypocrisy there.
Yeah, the whole like privacy law thing is just fucking ridiculous. Like I remember, oh my god, I fucking remember there was one prime example of like it was like kind of like a panel like this, right? Like a host panel kind of thing. And I guess like one of them had like a water bottle, but the entire water bottle was blurred. Like but there was no logo on it. It was like the shape of the water bottle would insist that it's like a specific brand of water that's not sponsoring the show.
Like the Kuro tea or something. Like
It's like, you know how like a lot of my water bottles is like, that's like a Pocari sweat or that's like a whatever.
I guess
so their option, blur out the entire fucking bottle. And I'm like, that just looks
out more.
Exactly.
I can't figure out with Japanese TV why they're blurring some things and why they're not. Because sometimes they'll show you shots where nothing's blurred, and then the next shot
it'll be blurred.
Everything's blurred, and it like flips between and I can't figure it out because it's not like in one shot there's branding stuff. Like there's branding, there's people, like, and then it just completely cuts the complete opposite. And I can't figure out why it does it, and it drives me fucking insane.
There's somebody's just slacking.
I don't know.
Yeah. They're like, dude, I'm not going to sit down and mosaic 3 more scenes of this shit.
Dude,
like, imagine you have to do that frame by frame, you know.
And then adding in all of the fucking like subtitles and shit as well. Like, I feel bad for Japanese like TV editors.
Yeah. Actually, I did something with Pokemon last year before the pandemic really went wild, and they had me mosaic frame by frame every single person at a Lollaport.
Why?
Every single person
How long did that take?
At the Pikachu parade.
Oh my god.
Every single man, woman, child, everyone, even the staffers, they had me mosaic. Well,
why not just mosaic the entire screen at that point?
I know, and just cut out the Pikachu line that's like walking down. Like,
so like Pikachu cardboard cutter. Just do this.
But I should have just done that. I'm like, it's the same thing, you guys, at the end of the day. But yeah, it was so messed up, and it took hours, and I'm making it sound like I did it. My husband did it. I made him do it.
I was slaving away, watching my husband do the work.
I was sweating for him.
I was sweating for him.
We need
3 Red Bulls.
I think we need more vlogs where people are wearing like the cones for dogs, where you can just only see in the cone. Hey guys, I'm at Disneyland today. Just inside the cone.
Honestly, and it's like, I don't know why they do that for some scenes and they don't do that for others. Because like, there is never a moment on Japanese TV where like everything is blurred out that looks good.
Yeah.
It just looks like shit. It's like,
looks
what am I
ridiculous.
looking at?
Yeah.
Where is this? What the fuck?
A lot of YouTube videos look better than Japanese TV.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
But then a lot of their shows are just send a guy with a camera to this place and do the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they can get away with more things, right? Because I guess if it's a big Japanese company, they really worry about that shit, as we find out quite a lot. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of bureaucracy here. But yeah, I mean, I don't watch too much Japanese TV. I'd rather watch YouTube.
I don't watch Japanese TV.
It's great inspiration. They have like really bizarre ideas. Like, there's so many cool TV shows that they have. I don't know which ones I've spoke about on the podcast. Like, I swear to God, I don't know what I've spoke about on the podcast.
We talked about quite a few in the last one that we recorded, didn't we?
Did I mention about the TV one where they basically just like go to random people and they're like, hey, we'll pay for your dinner if you take us to your house and show us.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
What?
They would like go outside onsens, wait for the old guys to like finish at the bathhouse at like midnight, and they would be like, "Hey, take us to your house."
What would they show at the house?
Just like their stuff,
how they live,
like what they do, like their story.
Fun?
It's kind of interesting, really, because normally, I guess most people have some kind of interesting story about why they ended up, and especially I think because when you're older, you've lived through a lot of things, and it's normally interesting.
Honestly, back when I used to watch a lot of Japanese TV, I got like a lot of inspirations for my YouTube channel off that. Like literally, like the reason why I do so many like quiz-based videos.
I was just gonna say that. Those are my favorites.
It's purely like all of those ideas, I'll fully admit, were taken straight off Japanese TV.
Yeah, I was just watching last night. There was like a 3-hour Q-Sama special where it's like a quiz god or quiz king or whatever, and it's so fun because they have all these like Tokyo University graduates or like postdoc like candidates or whatever, and they're so brilliant. Like they're all like Mensa geniuses, and they know so much about everything. And like even though they can't like let's say speak English, they know more vocabulary than me, which is like really gross. They're like, oh yeah,
can't speak it, but I know everything.
Yeah. Like, oh, I can say mitochondria, like, and I can spell mitochondria.
I know it's the powerhouse.
And I'm like, really? You knew that in English? Like it's one thing, but then again, it is kind of like Japanese English, but still. It's really impressive and it's fun, and the quiz shows are really well done.
To this day, I think that's like one type of Japanese TV I still watch to this day are the quiz shows.
Yeah,
they seem like they're willing to try out ideas more than I think Western TV is. I feel like we're very refined in our ideas. We like to like stick with what works and just only like reiterate on top of it in some way, small iterations at a time. And then there's like weird shows in the UK actually. So
I mean, there's weird show, but it seems like with Japanese TV,
everything's a weird show.
Everything's a weird show, which is why I guess a lot of this got exported to foreign TV channels, and that's how Japan got its image in the first place, right?